Hey guys, welcome back. This is RanqeustLP here, bringing you episode number 4. Woo, man, time is flying by. All right, episode number 4 of Building and Beyond. What we did in our last episode, we completed challenge number 1. Boom! Build a cobblestone generator and gather 20 cobblestone, and we did that. So, what is our next step? Okay, the next step is to collect some more cobblestone so that we can build our base. Alright? Now again, I do this every single time. Every single time I get an achievement, I do something. I want to throw everything back in here, because if I die, then I lose it. Poop. It's not like normal Minecraft where if you die you just run back to your base. You know, it's painful. Painful at times, I tell you. So, we're going to collect a little bit here, and then I'm going to show you how to build down from your base. And it's a very tricky situation. I mean, it's in theory easy. And part of the way we're going to do that is that down there. So, water is our friend in these next couple minutes. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the old water elevator technique. So if you fall, and you fall into water, if it's a downward waterfall, you can climb it. So even if you're free falling into close to the void, if you get into water, you can then climb back up, which is really helpful. And what I'm going to do eventually is, once I start getting the base, I have a basic base done. Similar to like what you saw in the first episode, and I think that base is actually going to be gone. Now that I started a new one here under my actual name, not my assumed username. Oops, and there we go. Boom. What was I saying? So now that I'm starting my own a new challenge anyways, then I think that base is going to be gone, which, it met its purpose, right? It did what it needed to do. So, and I really hope that this that this tree grows soon, because I'm running out of wood. Grade! So, let's mine a little bit more. The only problem with playing on a big server like this is sometimes you get a little bit of lag. But it's okay. Alright, boom. And I need to get this base started. It's really important that I get it started soon, because my hunger is ticking away. And I'm going to try to do my best to not have to buy some food. Now, technically, it doesn't matter. Really. It does not matter as far as, alright, here we go, what kind of food I have. Now I'm going to take this, again, every time you go to do something tricky close to the edge, throw everything in there. I'll get back to my statement in a second. So, here we go, this is how we're going to do it. You got to take a little bit of a leap of faith. Alright, here we are. So, I'm underneath the base. Alright. Now, last time I did this, I actually covered over that hole, and that's why I almost died. So I'm going to go a little bit further. We're going to take a block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. And now that we have that, I'm going to hit that one there. Whew! Alright, we're underneath here. So, my next order of business, now that we have that, is I need to get back up there, go out, I'm going to make some half slabs, and now that we have this little lower vantage point here, I'm going to clear out as much dirt as possible. Well, I'm going to build out as much as possible here to encompass that entire thing, and then I'm going to clear out as much dirt. Now, I have to keep a pad up there, I believe, pretty close to where this hole is for spawn. So if I were to leave this area and come back, you need to have a spawn pad right there so that you don't fall and die, and it's painful. It's not good. So, and oh, See, that's how you can die. That's not a good thing. So let's get back up in here. That was a little stressful. Alright, so we're back up here. I'm not going to use... Hello? Hi. Thank you. There's a little lag. Alright, I'm not going to use this cobblestone here. I'm going to use some of it. I'm going to try to keep... No. 12. 12 in there at least for now. Eventually I'm going to get that up to a stack. I'm going to keep some cobblestone in reserve. Again, if you die and you have some tools on you, you need to make sure that you have some stuff. And then we're going to make some half slabs. And this is what the majority of our base is going to be built out of. You know, for the reason, again, I just turned 18 blocks into 36. So that is going to be really important, especially going forward. So, alright, here we go, right? Try not to build directly underneath you. That's a really important rule, because you sometimes can fall. It glitches you, and you know, it puts you off of the wall. If I'm all the way out here, I'm safe, right? But it has a chance to glitch you off the wall and throw you into oblivion, which is not good. And again, so I'm going to build a little platform out. That was a waste. I'll get that back. And the main goal here, again, is to just cover the base. Cover the base so that we can... Crap. I hate when I waste like that. Cover the base so that, one, if we fall off the edge, we're safe. We'll take just a little bit of damage. And two, you know, once we clear that out, boom, that is going to be ours for the taking, right? So we're going to need to utilize all of that stuff. And I'm sorry that my sounds are so low. The rain gets really loud, especially when you've got, especially when there's not that much. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? We're underneath here, and you know, the rain's coming down. We only have so much land. You know, and a little lava pocket. That's where the lava is. And it looks cool. Look, I mean, it's just going down into nowhere. And again, that just kind of puts another emphasis on how big of a hole that is. Alright, so come up here. Oh, thank you, the tree built. That's exciting. Tree grew! Tree grew! Okay. Okay, get that last block. Boom. Throw all of it in there. Okay. We don't have our pick. We're gonna get that back. And let's mine some more. So, you know, the past 3 or so weeks. Ooh, no, gimme. Oh, okay. The past 3 or so weeks have been fun. You know, I've been saying in a lot of episodes, you know, I'm getting ready for my wedding. That's in February, and all of you will know when it is. February 8th, next year, 2014. And so we've been doing a lot of stuff, you know, trying to get things finished, coordinate foods and invitations, and dealing with parents, because they're just fun. And I'm not trying to rant, you know, our parents are great. But the biggest thing that we've been doing is the invitations, you know, and we decided when we first did our save the dates that we were going to have somebody else do them. We went through a service online, which was really neat. You pick out the layout that you want, you pick out, you know, pictures, all the words, it just design it all in the computer, which is sweet. it took us probably maybe 20 minutes to design. And granted, you're paying a little bit of a premium for it, but what it ended up coming down to was, we paid $132. It was mailed to us in the mail, it was sent to us in the mail, and we just sent them right back out, and that was nice. And the only difficult part is when we go to make the invitations, it's a lot more expensive. So what was I believe like $32 for 100 invitation or 100 save the dates would end up being like $300-400 for invitations if we made somebody else do it. And that's just outrageous. It really is. There's so much money that goes. I'm only making half of what I'm producing here. Come on, stop. You were doing so well before. Anyway, so it's really expensive. You go there. Thank you. So I've got 30. Let's head back down. It's really expensive to to get invitations made, and that's on the lower end price. People spend thousands of dollars on their invitations, which is just unreal, to be honest. Crap. What I'm also gonna do. Ooh, saplings. I'm actually having a lot better of a time with the saplings. For a while in on my last world or map, I was not getting a very good sapling count. It took me a while to get more than one. I was getting one right at the very end. Boom! It gave me a sapling, which was really, really stressful. But I'm getting much more lucky now. Yeah. So, what was I saying? So yeah, invitations, super expensive. It's almost ridiculous, but that's the price you pay when you get married. So anyway, the past couple of weeks, we did not choose to. I'm gonna build another one of these. I know it's kind of a waste. Sue me. We did not go through the service. We decided to build our own, or make our own invitations. Screw all you guys. We did it ourselves, and we got some really good deals. We went to the store and we found 2 boxes, which was perfect, of invitation kits on clearance. So normally they're like $50 for a box of this stuff, and those they come with the cardstock for the invitation. They come with the envelopes for the RSVP cards and all that stuff already built in. So pretty much all you have to do is print out your info and send it out that way, which was sweet. But they're normally $50. We got them for like $3 each. So right off the bat, we saved like $90 on our invitations by looking into the clearance bin. And some people would frown upon that, but I say, you know what? Weddings are expensive enough. If you can find a deal on anything that has to do with your wedding, I don't care if it's a dress, I don't care if it's invitation stuff, you can find a deal on your venue, it doesn't matter. If you can find a deal, num-nums, then take it, because weddings are ridiculously expensive. So that's my little rant, I guess. But yeah, so we've been saving a ton of money doing it. Unfortunately, we've been spending a lot of time doing it, which is nice. I love spending time with my fiance. We have a good time. We laugh. She yells at me. I get lazy sometimes, but we get through it. I believe all that we have left to do, we have a couple that we printed out. So we printed out the information for the invitation on a separate piece of vellum paper. And if those of you that don't know what vellum paper is, almost there. Just need a little bit more crap. For those of you that don't know what vellum paper is almost like a transparent type paper. So it almost looks like wax sheet, but it's paper. So so yeah, we printed out all the information on the vellum paper, and then from there, what we did was we've been gluing the vellum paper to the cardstock, and it's honestly it's really easy. Um, but we got the glue is a pain, and we use this like really sweet glue tape. Um, and so it's in this little hand machine. You press down, you strip it across, and you've got this like line of glue that dries transparent, and it's neat. So that's been my life for the past 3 weeks is gluing things and printing out and cutting, and well, not cutting as in bad stuff cutting paper, you sick people. So cutting out invitations and all that stuff, and we're almost done, and once it's all done and sent out, we'll be very happy with it. But it's just a lot of work, and the tricky thing is our bride. Usually you have the bridal party help out. You get the bridesmaids coming over, they drink some wine, they do some stuff. Well, unfortunately, our bridesmaids are kind of spread out. So one of them is our roommate, and the other ones are all over the place. My sister, she lives kind of far away. Not really, but she's, just kind of lazy. Just kidding. Just kidding. If she's listening, I doubt it. And then the other bridesmaids are in Connecticut, and so that kind of puts a damper on trying to do things together all at once. But so yeah, we've been pretty much resorted to doing all that stuff on our own. Ooh, before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm gonna build a furnace. Boom, hot topic. Boom. And I need some light. So let's get just a couple pieces of wood. Two pieces of wood, and one of them is going to be for torches, and one of them is going to be the fuel. Throw that there, because I don't want no baddies. No baddies! So we get a little bit of light there. So yeah, it'll all be great when it's all done, but it's very time consuming, on top of other things. And I mean, we're almost done, for the most part. We've only got a couple more things that we need to do for the wedding preparation. We're still looking for a photographer, unfortunately. We found a couple, but we're trying to weigh all our options before we make a decision. And once we do that, it'll be good. But again, it's there's a lot that gets involved with that. All right, so we are complete. Let's get some light, shed some light on this stuff. Got that. We got the torches. The torches! Let there be light! Boom. 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 And finally, boom. Alright. So, light has been made down here. We are safe. We've got our base, and this is blast proof, so, well, not really blast proof, but pretty close. So in the off chance eventually that there's those stinking creepers, we do not have to worry about blowing our base to smithereens, which is really, really nice. And the nice thing too is that even at nighttime, even if this was dark, we technically don't have to worry too much. Monsters have to be like 20-something blocks away before they spawn. So that's at least encouraging. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I think this was a good step. We've got a lot accomplished. I ranted to you about my life for the past 3 weeks, those dang invitations, and we've got the base set up. So in the next episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna want to move all of this stuff. Let's get back to the top. I'm going to want to move all of this stuff from here. No, don't do that. So I'm going to collect some more cobblestone. I'm going to move my base from up here to down there. And what I'm going to do this time that I did not do last time, which is really important, is I'm going to use the dirt to travel the grass down there. And why I want to do that is because, well, grass is nice. And once I start getting creatures, now granted, I guess once I have creatures I can buy anything, but you know, you can get different colors by there's all these different flowers, and you can use bone meal, and if you bone meal on dirt, you don't really get anything. You know, you don't get grass. You need to bone meal on grass, and you can get grass. It gives you more seeds. You can get flowers that you can use for dyes, and there's all these different things that you can do, and then that's all profitable. So it's a big process. And again, it's maximizing what you already have. So last time I dug up all the dirt, and I was like, sweet, I got all my dirt. And then I was like, crap, I have no grass. So next time what we're going to do is we're going to start migrating the grass down there. Okay? And then from there we're going to, set up. So we've got step 1, check. Step 2, kind of check. You know, for the most part, check. Step 3 is to move everything down there, and then from there we're going to be able to grow pretty quickly. And I'm going to want to, once I have at least a base of operations, so you know, food, a normal set of food, a little mini tree farm, you know, the cobblestone area, and the infinite spring, I'm going to start planning out for the bigger base. And that's going to be a lot of moving out in different directions, but I think that a wise man once showed me a video, or once made a video about building basics, or building tutorials that came out recently. Rhymes with Shmi Double O. Anyways, and so the big thing is I want to plan out the whole city, because this is what it's going to be. I'm going to make a city. It's done. Complete with villagers and shops and all that stuff. It's going to be a sky city in a sky block. A new beginning. Ah, look at that. Look at that sunrise. Rise, sun. Rise. Anyways, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out like all the roads, at least for a good distance, in this cobblestone half slab. And I think that I'm going to actually do is I'm going to build the roads. I may actually go a couple steps lower. So, so this will be the height of what the roads are. I think I'm going to go a couple blocks lower, so maybe 3 blocks lower, and then I'm going to use that as the guidelines for going out. And then from what that'll do is it'll allow me to build outwards at the platform that I want to be at, and then have, you know, and then once those get covered up, I'll, you know, I don't have to worry about them again. You know, and I'll have almost like a maintenance road underneath all of my roads, which is really nice. So, all right, guys, if you like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Again, I implore you to do it. It really, really helps my channel. And, you know, I'll go into why it helps my channel. For those that are new or haven't really experienced why those likes help, I'll tell you exactly why next time. So until next time, guys, we will see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Here we go.